Put on your seatbelts. We're going to Phoenix. It's going to be 5 hours. Nobody's sleeping or I'm going to slam the brakes.
Man, it's an old ass truck, huh?
Okay. So we're going to start with our applied leakage test. We're going to start the engine so that way we can build our air pressure in the tank. Got to make sure it's a neutral gear. And we're going to help the air compressor to build up the air. There you go. We're going to help it. And then these ones should be in.
Yes, there should be
It should be in. And se movieron esto, that's what happened también, eh?
Oh, is that what happened?
Sí, somebody
Estaba entrando.
no muevan el lever.
It was in fifth gear?
It was in second, yeah.
That's why the gears were going in?
Sí.
Oh,
Estaba jalando por eso.
yo estaba diciendo que estaban en el clutch. No wonder.
Okay. We gotta pay attention.
It was up.
It was up, we gotta be down.
It'll be down. For the
When
Let's
you
see, put it in first gear. Let's see if it grinds. Now, put it low.
Oh, but it's close, though. It's good, though.
Yeah, it's still grinds.
First gear está fácil, segundo gear está...
Dijo que when you put the gear in, don't
Yeah, it's
to
still
release the
that
clutch a
clutch.
little bit. Try that. So when you put it in, see, it has a smooth spot, he said. So so go all the way in, and then release a little bit.
Okay.
But
Okay, we're building
please
steel.
stop, though.
I'm gonna close the window so I can have some air. Ya está el aire acondicionado, ¿no?
Sí.
Yeah.
You got one back there too. You can turn around.
Yeah.
No, right there to the front. The digital
Yeah,
one.
it's right here.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
Okay, we got the warning light off. So we're gonna start with the applied leakage test. What we're doing right now is filling up our tank. Manufacturer recommendation should be cutting off at 140 pounds or 100 psi, 140 psi. But the governor should cut out at 125 psi. So that's what we're waiting on right now to cut off by itself. I actually closed my windows, but I should have it down so I can hear the governor go in. So we're still building it and we're at 100 psi, so we're having a good time with this truck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna learn the hard way. We're gonna learn the hard way, but we're gonna learn good. It's gonna stay with us for a while. We're gonna make this a habit to do it the right way.
And we picked June to come on here in July, the hottest freaking month, man.
Oh, we'll be
Well,
good.
no, August is the hottest month.
There's people walking in the desert right now, so it doesn't matter. We're good. I'll reset my timer. I'll set it in 1 minute.
This truck is taking forever to fill up, so we're not. No wonder everybody's doing their test quicker.
Yeah.
Because it's filling up quicker.
Okay, it's building up, it's building up. Okay, for the sake of this test, I'm gonna put this one out para que no me esté estorbando. Porque no se está llenando el pinche tanque por causa de eso. Just tired of that shit.
Good idea.
Just fucking tired of that shit already. Well, it didn't build up, so ya está. Now we're gonna turn off the truck, and then we're gonna turn up the key back on position, not turning the truck on. So, and then turn the key on position so we can hear all the warning lights or buzzers or whatever. And now we're gonna start with our applied leakage test. We should not lose more than 4 psi per minute which is already on the clock here. So I'm gonna start my test. Pressing firmly. We are at 100 psi, and the test starts now. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm.
So go ahead, man. Wait, watch that on YouTube, boy.
Huh?
It's gonna
No,
hit
put it on YouTube, Papa. I want to be able to see it.
1
there.
million views, bro.
Okay. So we're waiting for it. Behave yourself, Demon. It's 15 seconds and we're gone. Time's up. We didn't lose more than 4 psi of pressure, so this was a good test. Now we're going to proceed with low air warning pressure, buzzer and light. I got it, calm down. And so now we're gonna go with that. We're gonna step on the brakes a couple of times so that way we can get to the warning light and the buzzer at the same time. It should be between 55 and 75 psi. So we're gonna go with that. Okay, the buzzer came on at 60 psi. This was a good test. Now we're going to proceed with the spring brakes. This should go on between 20 and 45 psi. Both knobs should pop out. In this case, we got this one out because we got a leakage, but you're not gonna mind that one, right? So we're gonna wait for this one to pop out. We're gonna grab it, the damn brakes hasta que se boten. Okay, the knob popped out at 25 psi. This was a good test for the spring brakes. Now we're going to proceed for the parking brakes. Okay, since both knobs are out, we can start building up our tanks again. And making sure it's in neutral, the gears. And we're gonna fill up our tanks again, but meanwhile, I would like to proceed with my in-cab inspection. I would ask that to the inspector, which in this case, obviously, we're gonna say continue. So, I would like to start with my seatbelts. My seatbelt has no ribs, signs of phrase. They are properly mounted and secured, and they latch correctly. You know, I have 2 seatbelts which work the same way. You know, both of them. I have a fire extinguisher that's in the back, rated a 10, section A and B, whatever that thing was. And we got 3 reflective triangles. They're not cracked, damaged, or broken, and they're on the back as well. We got 6 spare electrical fuses. They're in the glove compartment. Okay, that they should be working good. And let's go with the windshield. We got the windshield. It's not cracked, damaged, or broken. It's properly mounted and secured. Okay, no illegal stickers. We got the wipers. They're working properly, and they got proper washer fluid, which is working properly as well. I would like to test them, but we don't have any washer fluid, so we're gonna, you know, just let it to go on that one. Our mirrors, got mirrors properly mounted and secured to the doors, and they are adjusted to me, so I can see in the back and blind spots and all that stuff. And I got my air defroster and AC system, which I'm gonna test right now. And testing right there. Here we go. We got air, so they're working properly, good condition. Now we're gonna proceed with lights. We got right turning light, left turning light, working properly. And now we got the, where is the light for the, okay. Oh, that's the one. Okay, here we go. Now we got the lights, low beam right there, and we should have the high beam, which the blue light will indicate that it's working properly. We're good on that. Now we got our instrument cluster, or I would just call it cluster, right? So we got the oil pressure cluster is working properly at the normal rising gauge. they're working properly with no warning lights on. And we got our temperature gauge, which is working properly with no warning lights on. And we got our primary and secondary air pressure tanks. They are both working properly with no warning lights on. The rest of the stuff is good. We got enough fuel and all that. It's all good in there. And we got the CD hunk and the highway hunk working properly, not damaged, or everything is good. And I think I got it. That's it for my in-cab inspection, as far as I can tell. Right? Okay. Now I'm going to proceed with my parking test, which we already built up all the air pressure. Here.
Se los olvidó todos.
¿Eh?
Se los olvidó todos.
And we all forgot about the shocks, so we're gonna take them out of the position. Nice, that was a good call. So I'm gonna take the shocks out of the wheels. We're gonna get out of the truck on 3 points, which I forgot when I started this thing. So we should always grab ourselves with the butt out first, grabbing the handles first, making sure we're not gonna trip or fall.
All right, bro, I gotta use. Let me use them.
Se va a robar la troca.
3 points getting in. Always safety first. Seat belt. As soon as you hit the seat, you put the seat belt. You don't have to don't miss that part. It'll be a fail automatically. So we're doing our parking test, right? Okay, parking brake test. So we're gonna push in the red knob. We're gonna put it in gear, and we're gonna test our brakes on the tractor trailer, on a tractor. So here we go. We felt the tug. It's holding in place. This was a good test. Now we're gonna test our trailer brakes. Put it in gear. We felt the tug. It's holding in place. This was a good test. Now we're going to test our service brakes, which would be the pedal one. We're gonna put it in gear. We have no brakes on. And okay, it's held in place. It's working within working order conditions. It's good. It was a good test. Okay, this would end my air brake check test. How do you guys feel?
Good.
It's good.
Nomás te olvidó las four-way flashers.
Four-way
Las
flashers.
signals, güey.
I only did the signals.
You did?
I did the
Okay.
signals, but the
Four-way
flashers.
flashers, okay.
Oh, the hazard flashes.
hazard,
Eso fue lo que se me olvidó.
Okay.
But yeah, it's better to remember